Good evening, Royals, and thank you for tuning in with us tonight here at the Royalty Tournament Semifinals match, hosted by Nami Gaming and Patsy Cake. So thank you to Nami and Patsy for putting up a wonderful tournament for MLBB game for the MLBB community here in North America. So we would like at the same time we would like to thank the sponsors MLBB and NA Patsy Cake, Cliffside Esports, and Cave Medical Supplies for making this tournament possible. Without them, we won't be here tonight. So if you guys are watching in Facebook and haven't had the chance to visit Nami's YouTube channel, go ahead. I encourage you guys to go and drop a subscribe and also hit the notification bell button to make sure that you guys are notified whenever she has new uploads or when she is going live. And if you guys are watching in YouTube, I suggest you guys to go and visit Patsy's Facebook page. So like, follow and share her page, and whenever there are new tournaments, either for MLBB or any other games, you guys will be up to date. So before we dive into the match today, please watch this. Mm-mm. Yes. Okay, so for tonight's match, our one and only match, we've got Team Joel on the blue side and Team Luminaire on the red side. So this is the first ban. First ban will be Edith.
The hunter of all the evil gods.
I think recently Edith has been making her appearance for Gold Lane. Not as much as a Rome anymore. So we're going to see what these two teams have in store for tonight's semifinal match. We've got the Ling ban for Team Luminaire as usual. Ling is your first ban when you are not the first pick. I think these players are really thinking through which hero are they are they going to ban here.
Sir, what's your command?
Your team is banning.
All right, so we've got the Fanny ban for Team Joel as well. Two assassins has been banned.
Who said there are no shortcuts in life?
Chip.
I literally invented one.
So if they're gonna ban Chip, I think that team, what do you call this? I think the Team Luminaire will go with an assassin jungler because Chip would be a very good will be a very good partner with a utility jungler here. I mean, with his teleport and everything, you wouldn't want to go against a Chip with a utility jungler. Valentina is not getting banned as of the moment, so I think someone's gonna be picking Valentina as their mid support, but that is yet to be seen. Hayabusa is gonna get banned also. So we're banning a lot of assassin hero here. I guess maybe because it's Team Luminaire's best picks. So Sujin, the new hero, I was just gonna talk about Sujin that she's not getting banned yet, but here you go. She won't be making an appearance for game one, unfortunate. I know that during the qualifiers, Sujin got picked by Team Joel here. Roger, I'm not surprised. I know that he's gonna make his appearance. Terizla as well. He is very good in initiating fight and bringing some good sets as well. So if you got a good tank like Atlas or maybe a Tigreal followed up by a Terizla ultimate, you guys are going to be unstoppable. Zask is a very, very quite tough. He's a tough contender in mid lane. With his slow and everything, it's going to be super hard to go against a Zask. But Aurora can actually counter him with his with her ultimate. Sorry. Alright, and by the way, guys, Patsy will be choosing someone to win a Starlight, a monthly Starlight after the match. So stay tuned and keep commenting. Keep the comments coming. And you might be the one who will win the Starlight tonight. Xborg. is a very efficient XP laner as well. So I could see that Expert can go head on head with Terizla, though he couldn't set, but Expert can deal a lot of damage, especially during the late game. But even on the early games, Export is it's hard to go up against an Export. Harith here is gonna make an appearance for Team Luminaire. So we are on the second ban phase right now.
It's my way or the
Your
highway.
team is banning.
Exia is gonna get banned by Team Luminaire here. I wonder why. Does Team Joel use Exia as jungler? Or maybe because Team Luminaire thinks that Roger will be jungling. And they thought that, oh, they didn't pick marksman yet, so we're gonna ban Exia. So what a bait there. Nolan, another assassin. Another assassin ban for Team Joel. So I think that Team Luminaire has a very good assassin jungler. That's why we are seeing Fanny, Hayabusa, Nolan. Maybe Julian will get banned as well. Julian is a good assassin as well. So maybe that's the last ban for Team Joel here if they're going to ban all assassins.
I am vengeance
Your team is
incarnate.
Moskov is gonna get banned as well. So Moskov doesn't have that agility capabilities as Roger, but his knockbacks are actually quite useful and viable during fights. And he could show up with his ultimate. He could show up right away whenever the enemies are. So in a clash, and you'll need the marksman
Your team is
to appear the last to pre-hit as well. So you're gonna go with a Moskov, but Moskov is gonna get banned. Hylos also is going to get banned tonight. For tonight's first match. So guys, for those who are watching the stream, don't forget to follow. Don't forget to like and share the stream. And stay tuned. Stay on the comments. Keep the comments coming for tonight's Starlight winner.
I am the apex of myth
your
and
team is
machine.
picking.
Alright, we've got Angela. Angela is open. We've got the Alpha Jungle for Team Luminaire here, and Angela is still open as Rome. So if I was Team Luminaire, I would go for an Angela or any utility Rome here. We've got Angela is open, Florin is open as well. So these two supports are quite viable for Team Luminaire here with that Alpha Jungle.
It is in despair that I see the fondest hopes.
Now that's a Kufra. And this is Nathan. Nathan Jungle. I think they're still thinking through if they're going to pick Lolita, but Lolita would be a very good pick for Team Luminaires here. If they could execute well the combo with Zas, Lolita, and Terizla, I don't think they're gonna lose here. I think they're gonna be able to bag the first of victory. But that is something that we are not sure yet. Because at the same time, Team Joel has has Roger. So he is also good for late game. Nathan as well, Aurora, and a very good set by Kufra would, could turn things around. All right, so finally Roger is gonna be the one who is gonna be jungling, and Nathan is gonna go on the gold lane.
Welcome to Mobile Legends! 5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them!
Okay, so just like that, first turtle will be spawning on the bottom river, bottom jungle. And as usual, we've already got the roamers on the mid lane together with the mid support that we have here. Skills are already getting thrown on the mid lane, but at the same time, I don't think they're gonna be pushing too hard. So. Though I didn't see Kufra harnessing the red buff here. Lethal Wanderer is going to be secured by Alpha. Alright, so we've got a little flash here in the mid lane, but not too pushy, not too aggressive. Kufra is just providing some visions to his teammates. So what's good with what Kufra is doing here is he's providing a safe space for Roger, making sure that wherever Roger is going, there's no enemy there, so he cannot get picked, So 1 minute 30 seconds on the clock, and Roger is already level 4 as well as Alpha. Looking at the bot lane, we've got some skills getting thrown here. Terizla has to use his regen there. On that bot lane, wow, Aurora was about to get killed, but fortunately enough, she was able to escape that attack by Alpha. Now, this is the first turtle. And let's see who's more effective to use their retribution here. Is it Roger or is it Alpha? But unfortunately, we don't have a Kufra with a Roger, so they're not gonna push that since it's gonna be a 3v2 situation. Now we've got a red buff getting invaded here, and Roger isn't even reacting since Kufra is too far. Now this is the problem when the roamer is too far away from the jungle. He's not free to farm. But the gold gap is not it's not a lot. There's like a 400 gold gap, so they're still fine. They can still do it. So Roger just have to farm a little bit. Now Kufra is going with Nathan. All right. There's not much things happening here, so they're really playing safely. I think we've got that Kufra set. Harriet is running for his life. Shields are getting thrown away here. Kufra, I think, is gonna go down. Unfortunately, yes, Kufra is gonna get killed there. Now we've got Team Joel having to withdraw there on the top lane clash. Alpha is not yet finished. He is going to hunt down that Nathan, but Aurora will be here to his rescue. But unfortunately, I think that the first top turret will be pushed. Top turret is down for Team Joel. Now we've got... I think they're gonna be invading the blue buff as well. They went for this is the second turtle. Is Team Joel going to contest this? But I don't think so. They're too far away from each other. Xborg going in. I think he's too late here. Unfortunately. Do we have a clash brewing in the mid lane? No, unfortunately, we don't have any clash right now. But this is the first 5 minutes of the game, so we are gonna do a quick item check. We already have Feather of Haven for Nathan, Wind Talker for Roger, War Axe for Xborg. Oh, that was a pause. So there you go, guys. I think that what happened to Team Joel, they are really in quite disadvantage there since, during the early stages of the game, Kufra was far away from Roger. So when I see it, this is Roger did not have that vision that he needed to make sure that he was safe. Unfortunately, that's why it was easier for Alpha to take down the first turtle, even the second turtle, and was able to invade the red buff in Roger's jungle there. So I think it is important that during the first 5-6 minutes of the game, the roamer has to stick with the mid laner, with the support, and with the jungle to make sure that the jungle has that safe space to farm. But unfortunately for Team Joel, that did not happen. But like I said earlier, on the late game, Roger and Nathan are quite effective if Kufra could only land a proper set. So oh. Yep. Alright, so another clash I think is gonna be brewing here in the mid lane. Kufra with that first kill, but he wasn't able to catch anyone there. Alright, so back to our item check. Aurora didn't have an item yet, but Harriet already has his stardom sight. Alpha has his war axe as well. I think he is gonna be able to build his second item in no time. Skills are getting thrown here, but with Zask, how do you call this, dummy or robot, they were able to vision that off. Now this is the third turtle. Let's see if Team Joel will be able to secure this. No, unfortunately, Roger is gonna go down here. Now that is a very secure third turtle for Team Luminaire. I think there's gonna be another push on the mid lane. Kufra with that set, but unfortunately he won't be able to survive that long. And everyone is just gonna withdraw after that. So Luminaire is quite disciplined as well. They're not really pushing on the tower, which is a very good strategy. Because, you're not stronger than any tower. So that is a 0-3 for Team 3-0 for Team Luminaire. My bad. Alpha here is not even scared anymore, Like, even if Alpha is going up against a Roger in a 101 with that gap, I don't think that Roger could actually do anything here. Now we've got Kufra. I think is gonna go down again. Unfortunately, he did got a set there, but the second tower is gonna go down as well for Team Joel. Alright, I didn't see that, but Nathan was able to push a turret on the top lane, but unfortunately, that is another tower down for Team Joel, so we are now down to the second tower. So we are 8 minutes and 45 seconds in the game already. So yeah, Alpha did build his second item, which is brute force. Lolita was about to get killed, but fortunately she was able to escape that. Now a clash is brewing here on the mid lane. We've got that Kufra set, but unfortunately he is gonna go down for the end time there. I think Kufra died 4 times now, if I'm not mistaken. So Kufra is really trying hard to hold everything up for the team, but unfortunately with the gap that has happened, it's a 4k gold gap here. First Lord will be secured by team Luminaire with ease. Alright, 10 minutes in the game. Another item check. We've already got the glowing one for Zask and Divine Glaive, while Lolita has her Flash of the Oasis and Oracle. First Lord is out of marching down the top lane for Team Luminaire here. Now we've got that Terisla pushing with the Lord, and I think they're gonna be able to put down the second turret on the top lane. And we are 10 minutes, going 11 minutes on the game. Another lane is down for Team Joel here. I think Roger is trying to go backdoor, but the Luminaires are quite fast enough to act and go up after him, so he just had to go back. Another Kufra vision there, but unfortunately no one was in the bush. Now we've got that X-Borg trying to hit the opponent, but they can't really do anything here. Kufra, is he going to try to set this? I think this is gonna be a good set. If he could set this five man here, but it's too far. They're too far away from him. "37, 36 seconds before the second Lord appears, before the second Lord spawn. There's not much action here, but there's a lot of discipline that we could see with Team Luminaires. You know, they're not really pushing too hard. They're not really getting too aggressive, and they make sure that no one is alone. So at least they're rotating as 3 or as 2 or as 4, which is very good. And very effective, actually, because after all, this is a team fight. I mean, this is a game about playing on a team. Now that was a Kufra set, and Kufra was able to pick off that Zaz there. I think that Team Joel will actually have the chance to turn this around, since Zaz is already gone. And they won't have to worry about getting slowed or anything like that. Now this is just a Lord dance, and X-Borg is just trying to, you know, trying to get some information where are the enemies are placed here. But I don't think that they're gonna be initiating that second Lord soon, since Zaz was off. So That's a very good strategy for Team Luminaire as well. You know, they didn't, they know that they're gonna go against 5 people, so they didn't initiate that first lord. But now that Zas is up, that Zas is has returned, so we've got all the utilities that they can use. So the second lord dance is being initiated here by Team Luminaire here. But we've got everyone on this side. Let's see if Team Joel will be able to steal this Lord X board with that ultimate, but unfortunately, Alpha will be very effective and efficient with his retribution. Aurora is gonna get killed. Now this is for V5 with the Lord. So again, a second Lord will be marching down from the top lane. Just a 5-month set, one 5-month set, Kufra, and you can turn this game around. We're gonna wait for that 5-month set, but unfortunately, the team Luminaires are not marching down as 5. So it's gonna be hard for Cupra to actually get that 5-month set that I want to see for them to turn around this game. So Lord has already broken down the third turret. The mid turret will be broken down as well. So Team Joel will really have to try harder to defend their crystal. Terizla is gonna go down. Now that last third turret has been taken down as well. Kufra set there, but unfortunately, there's no enough backup. No, Kufra is gonna go down. And even if the Rizla is not here anymore, you know, they're not even scared anymore. Xborg has been killed here. That's an ultimate by Zask. They just don't have enough minion wave to actually finish the game. Now Roger is gonna get caught up in the middle of everything. So Crystal has been broken, and match number 1 is going to Team Luminaire.
Victory!
Wow, now that was a 10-2 victory for Team Luminaire. So what I could see with that game, you know, like I told you guys earlier, I think that Kufra was a bit lost and didn't go with his jungle for the first 6 minutes. So that was quite a disadvantage already for Team Joel, not having your roamer with you as a jungle. So it's hard for you to actually farm, because you're not sure, you don't have the proper information. Where are the jungle, where are the enemy? So Alpha, it was easier for Alpha to secure that first turtle, and you know, steal that buff. And it's every red buff, every blue buff is very crucial during the early game. But with what we saw, it was really quite unfortunate for Team Joel. And also Luminaire team was very disciplined as well, which is super good, because you know, they weren't pushing too much, they were so aggressive. If they know, for example, in that second Lord dance, when they know that Zask was dead, they didn't initiate it right away. So they made sure that they had all the heroes that they need there to initiate the second Lord. And truth enough, they were able to secure the second Lord and finish the game with that Lord dance. So yeah, We will be right back for game number 2 after this commercial. Thank you so much. And just like that, we are back again. Now, this is gonna be game two. But before that, I just want to read some comments that we have here in both YouTube and and Facebook. So let's see. I saw a lot of people were asking to be to get a shout out. So we're gonna start with Ivan Kalilong. Shout out po. Hi Ivan, shout out to you. And shout out to James Blackville. Thank you very much, guys, for. So Ivan is watching on YouTube, and James Blackville, shout out to you. He is watching from Facebook. Ivan Kalilong said, shout out kay Justin Yongson. So Justin Yongson, shout out to you by Ivan Kalilong. Then we've got James Villanueva saying, let's go on YouTube. Hello, James. Nami Gaming said, haha. Hi, Ate Nami. How are you doing there? All right. Yes. All right. So we are ready for game two. Now this is either gonna determine if Luminaire is gonna take home the beacon today, or maybe Team Joel will actually step up their game and bring us a game three tonight.
Your team is banned.
So Ling is gonna get banned again. This is the first time that I could see Ling being banned first when you are the first pick. Usually it's the second. Usually it's the other team. If you are the first pick and then the other team gets to ban, it's the other team who would ban a Ling. But Edith again is gonna get banned. So earlier we've got an Edith ban for Team Joel. Edith got banned. We've got Hylos, Fanny, Hayabusa, and Nolan. Yep, if I'm not mistaken. And for Team Luminaire, earlier the Ling got banned. Sujin. Who else? We've got Chip banned as well. I didn't. Moskov got banned. There was another assassin who got banned earlier.
I am more.
Julian is gonna get banned here tonight. So I was talking about Julian earlier, and Julian is gonna get banned now. So let's see if we are going to see another alpha here. But I think that Team Joel was only testing the waters. I believe that Team Joel was only doing that. I think we're gonna be able to see a game 3 tonight. Zask. Zask is gonna get banned. Of course, you don't want to go up against another Zask for the second time. You could see that it's so hard. You can't even harass a Zask in the mid lane, with his little robot there. It's just too impossible. So quite interesting. All right. I think they're really thinking through who's going to get banned tonight.
Butterflies born by thy
Your
wish,
team is banned.
guided by lantern's light.
Okay, Sujin again is gonna get banned, of course. She's quite she's a tough contender as well in the mid lane. Did we see Valentina ban earlier? I'm not sure, but I think I did talk about a Valentina, but I don't think she got banned earlier. You know what? What's quite surprising actually is that I'm not seeing any Yuzong anymore. Usually in tournament lobbies we would see a Yuzong, but he hasn't been picked.
Team is picking.
Roger is gonna get picked by Team Luminaire here. So earlier, Roger was with Team Joel, but now Roger is gonna go to Team Luminaire as their first pick. All right, Terizla is gonna get picked for Team Joel here. So earlier, Terizla was used by OMG Jay-Z, something from Team Luminaire, but now it's gonna get picked by Mello. Just earlier, I was talking about how Yuzong did not get picked, but here we have Yuzong, but they didn't pick him yet. I don't think so, or did they? So Yuzong and Ruby, they're gonna have two. Oh, that's gonna be a CC maybe. So this is gonna be the two fighter strat, two fighter on side lane strat, which is quite a very hard. It's a very hard gameplay to actually play when you have two fighters, because you cannot harass the gold lane, you know. If team Joel here will choose a marksman on the gold lane, I think it's gonna be hard for either Ruby or CC to get some gold. Hayabusa did not get banned now, so Hayabusa will get picked by Team Joel. But it was Team Joel who banned Hayabusa earlier, if I'm not mistaken. But I know for sure Hayabusa got banned in earlier match. Valentina, I was also talking about a Valentina earlier, so Valentina is gonna get picked by Team Joel as their third pick. Now we are on the second banning phase. So what are we missing? We are missing Rome, and we are missing Angela has been banned by Team Joel here. So as I was saying earlier, for Team Luminaire, we don't have a roam and a mid yet. And then for Team Joel, we need a roam and a gold lane to be picked. Nathan has been banned by Team Luminaire.
As fleeting as a snowflake's breath,
is banning.
as timeless as a glacier's heart.
Hi, Sir Rose. All right, one more ban. They have to think this through. So they got a Valentina. I think Valentina is a very good pick whenever she is open because of her copying abilities. She can imitate any kind of skills. So Minotaur is gonna get banned for Team Luminaire. So Luminaire in French is it's like the word lumière, which is the light, and I think Luminaire did bring us some light from earlier's match. So we're gonna see if that light is gonna keep shining during the second match tonight. Is Team Luminaire's light will keep shining bright? Or Team Joel will be able to shut that light down and bring us a game 3 for tonight's semi-final match. And speaking of light, we've got Linux for Team Joel. I think Lunox ultimate is called light or something. No, I think her stars, it's either light or dark or something like that. So if Kufra was picked by Team Joel earlier, I think Kufra will be making his debut for Team Luminaire tonight. And also, they're gonna be picking Vexana. I don't know why. Maybe it's just my imagination. But whenever I see a Valentina, I would always think that it is good to pick a Vexana or vice versa for some reason. But I cannot explain why I would think that way. Maybe because they look like each other. And girls don't want girls sometimes would see it as a competition if you look like someone. I mean, if you, yeah. So I think that's my way of thinking. That's why a Vexana and a Valentina would be good in the mid lane as opponents. All right, now we've got your Brock for Team Joel here. So this is the second game for tonight's semi-final match between Team Joel and Team Luminaire. So earlier we've got 10 kills over 2 in the favor of Team Luminaire, and they were able to finish the game at, I think, just before 15 under 15 minutes with a 4k, almost 4 or 5k gold gap. Alright, so Roger for Pro 2.0 Destroy, CC for OMGJC, Ruby for Yellow BC, Vexana for Fluorescent, we've got Cupra for Alcyon, something. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce their names. Dex U will be using Hayabusa, Mello for Terizla, Magic using Vexana. We've got Laning Training Art for Lunox, and Maraha using Grok. So let's see if Team Joel will make the same mistake earlier where their roamer was not with their jungler. In the meantime, we could see some skills getting thrown here in the bot lane. So Ruby keeps hitting that Lunox on the bot lane, but I think that she's not gonna push that too hard. But Ruby is already level 3 here. But let's focus on their jungler. Let's focus on Roger here. So Roger again. Wait, hold on, my bad. Right. So yeah. So Roger and the roamer is far away from each other, same as Hayabusa, But I think these two roams are just really giving that vision for their junglers. So we've got Grak and Kufra on the mid lane, while both mid laners, both support here, Vexana and Valentina, are already on the top lane, providing some backup for their teammate here. Now, this is the first turtle. First turtle has been initiated by Team Luminaire, and Team Luminaire will be able to take down the first turtle again and again. Now, we've got Dex. Let's just call him Dex. Now, we've got Dex already invading the red buff for Team Luminaire here. And I think Roger, that's gonna be too late for Roger. I bet he's gonna be communicating, oh, they invaded my red buff. Now we've got a clash happening here on the brewing on the bot lane. No, we don't have. I mean, they're not gonna play this too aggressively, so which is good. But we do have some skills getting thrown here on the top lane with CC and Terizla. So Mello is already is already critical here with that Hayabusa follow-up. Now, CC is gonna go down on the top lane. First blood will be for Team Joel. All right. So we've got the roamers again and the mid lanes, support lanes or mid lanes on mid. Alright, so there's not much clutch going on, but we don't have a gold gap, guys. It's already 4 minutes, and there's only 100 gold gap. Though, yes, Hayabusa did got that first kill. I think CC again is gonna get killed here. She was not aware that Hayabusa was there with Terizla. But no, she was able to escape that. Now we've got a set going on the bot lane, but I don't think that is quite an effective set if you're gonna set on a Grok. Now the Rock is quite hard to be actually killed. Second turtle is gonna go to Team Luminaire again. So I guess that's the reason why the gold gap is not that much, despite having CC to be first blood for Hayabusa there. Unfortunately, laning training arc Lunox is gonna go down on the bot lane. Now we've got CC trying to cut lane here, but Hayabusa is just using his ultimate on him, but she was able to escape that. What a escape artist CC is. Now that is the second time that Hayabusa is gonna be backing up Terizla, but unfortunately for those times he wasn't able to secure a kill on CC. Now I think that Hayabusa is just gonna get delayed here with his farming because he is focusing on killing CC, but he's not even able to secure that kill. 5 minutes in the game, nothing really is happening, so we're just gonna do a quick item check. Wind Talker has been purchased by Roger. We've got the Thunder Belt for Ruby. War Axe, I think, is gonna get built by Ruby as well. CC was able to build her War Axe. Thunder Belt for Kufra as well. We've got the Glowing One for Lunox, War Axe for Terizla. There's also the Hunter Strike for Hayabusa. Enchanted Talisman has been built by Valentina, and Drak has not built his first item yet, which is quite normal for a roamer. So they are the last one to actually get some gold. Now this is the third and last turtle being initiated by Team Luminaire for the third time as well. Now that was a third turtle for Team Luminaire. Unfortunately, Hayabusa is gonna go down here by Roger. Now we've got some towers broken for Team Joel here. Mello is gonna go down on that mid clash. Now we've got the first mid turret going down. Let's see if Grak will be able to pull off a Renny J for his team. If you guys watch the MPLPH and we've got Aurora versus Blacklist, I think Grak from Renny J actually did a good job there. When he set, well, that's a set because he didn't let the enemy team escape. So we've got already 4 people. We've got 4 people rotating here on the top lane. Ruby and CC has switched lane as well. Now I think that CC will be able to push this push another turret on the bottom lane. But we've got a clash brewing here in the top lane. And now that was the light by Lunox. Ruby with that hook. Unfortunately, Grok is gonna go down. Hayabusa is gonna get chased here, and he is not gonna be able to escape that inevitable death by four people or 5 people from Team Luminaire here. So this is gonna be a 2v5. And first turrets has been pushed, unfortunately. Now this is gonna be the second turret down on the top lane, brought to you by Roger. Now we've got the first Lord dance being initiated by Team Luminaire here. I don't think that Team Joel will try to contest this. They're just too far away from Lord, and Hayabusa was quite busy with his blue buff. So yes, blue buffs do matter, but I don't think blue buff does matter at this time of the game, especially if the opposing team is gonna go for the Lord. But at the same time, it's actually quite smart, because they already know that they're in a very big disadvantage. So being killed in a group won't be a good idea. Unfortunately, Mello got killed on that blue buff. Lord is marching down on the top lane while the other teams are pushing on the other lanes. Now I think that the last turret will go down as well, and the Team Luminaire will be able and will be ready to break the opponent's crystal with that first Lord. Mello again is gonna get killed here. Now that is an unfortunate event for Team Joel. I think this is gonna be a win for Team Luminaire. But all enemy hero with high bounties is eliminated. So this is their chance to actually make a move. But unfortunately, it's still a 3v4 situation here for Team Joel. All right, just a quick item check. I think Roger is building his last item, while opponent jungle still has 3 items to build. Hayabusa. Is that going to be a set for Kufra? No, I don't think so. He's not gonna risk that. 8 seconds, sorry, before the second Lord is spawned here. So earlier it was the winning Lord was the second Lord as well. We'll see if it's gonna be the same thing. Let's see if it's gonna be the same thing for this match. Lord has been slain by Roger, and Terizla again. Mello is gonna go down by that Ruby on that Lord dance, unfortunately. Yes, he did try, but it was too late, and he didn't have backup with him, unfortunately. Now we've got the Lord marching down the mid lane. So is this gonna be the end for Team Joel? And Team Luminaire has defended their light. Their light kept shining through in this match. Now we've got all this clash happening here. Lunox is gonna go down. Hayabusa is gonna go down as well. Now that is the end of the second match. And our semi-finalist who won today is Team Luminaire, who is gonna be advancing for tomorrow's final match with Team the other team. With Team Before You. So it's gonna be tomorrow. It's gonna be Team Before You versus Team Luminaire. So Team Luminaire was able to defend that light, and they kept shining through that second match. So there you have it, guys, for the second match for tonight's for tonight's match. For tonight's semi-final match against Team Joel and Team Luminaire. So Team Luminaire, they asked how their name is pronounced in French, Lumière, which is light. You know, they kept shining through that second match. Now, unfortunately, Grak, I don't think that Grak was a great pick against Akufra, because you'd need someone who is, you know, if the other team has someone that that could set, like a roamer that could set, I think that it's safer to go with someone who could set as well. Or I think Valentina was not able to actually utilize his her skill properly. I think if Valentina was able to utilize her skill properly, I think that could get turned around. But unfortunately, like I said earlier, also Hayabusa did not actually focus on farming, so he was quite delayed comparing to Roger. So yes, Hayabusa did get that first blood, but it's not. But I don't think first blood gold is as much as when you are taking down 3 turtles, you know. And even with that, even if he was able to steal Roger's red buff at some point, I think those things was not enough when he was concentrating on that CC kill. But that is okay. So we've got our third place, which is Team Joel. And if you guys are not aware of the prizes that we have, let me just pull that out for you guys. For the champion, they will be receiving 30 diamonds. Second place will be receiving 15,000 diamonds for the team. And third place will be receiving 5,000 diamonds. And actually, for everyone who stayed throughout the whole live stream, our winner for the monthly Starlight is, drum roll please. Oh, so we're just gonna announce that in the server. So if you guys want to find out who won the Starlight, yeah. Okay. If you guys want to find out who is the winner of the Starlight monthly of the monthly Starlight by Patsy, make sure that you guys joined the server, or I think it's gonna be voided. So again, thank you very much for everyone who joined us tonight, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Ay, nag-commercial na pala.